Hey guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm going to be talking about books that I'm hoping to read in March. I have not done a TBR video in literally forever because I never do what I'm going to say, and I'm definitely not going to do what I'm going to say in this video. But you know, I'll eventually read these books, so it's not a lie. It just might not be in March. I didn't know it's a film, and I am wanting to read books, so whoa. It is the best video idea I've ever come up with. Oh my god. And I picked out 5 books because I normally do read around 5 books every month. College has been crazy, so you never know if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to try my best though. But I've been in a major reading mood and I'm so ready to devour so many books. Hopefully that mood continues and I actually start reading because that's what I want to do. So the first book I'm really hoping to read this month, it's top priority. I'm just kind of really scared to read it because it's a giant book and I have not been in the mood to read giant books because they take me so long to read and I read slow enough already and I'll never freaking finish it, but we will see. A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. People want a spoiler vlog for it, so we'll see if I do that. It's just massive and I'm sure I'll get to a point in the book where I can't stop reading and the giant nature of the book will not bother me, but it's just so intimidating, and as a college student it feels like an impossible task. And while I love Sarah J. Maas and I've been trashed for her for years, I got a whole shelf dedicated to her, it still takes me a long time to read her books because they're freaking massive most of the time. This is the start to a new series, so I have been okay with not reading it just yet because, you know, I'm not on edge to find out what happens. It is like a sequel trilogy though to the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and I did really enjoy those books, but I've never reread them, so I'm not like dying to like read the next one at this current moment. I wanted to reread them to read this one, but I just didn't. I do not have time for that. This one follows Nesta, who is the main character, Feyre's sister from the Court of Thorns and Roses series. She's definitely an intriguing character to me because she's just so complex and she comes off like a villain for most of that other trilogy. You know, I just feel like there's a lot more to her and there's a lot of trauma, and I've heard like people say that there's just all this mental health traumatic therapy going on in here. Like she's really just trying to discover herself and push through all the trauma and all the shit that she has been through and, you know, just figure herself out. There's also this character named Cassian, who I did love from the original trilogy, but it's just been so freaking long that I don't remember why I like him. I just know I do like him, and people have been shivving them together for like a while because they have this weird dynamic and she acts like she hates him. Oh, I didn't mean to cuss again. I keep doing that in videos. That's so mean of me. She acts like she hates him, but then they share like a few cute moments, so who even knows what's going on with them? I've seen so many good reviews. Like people are giving this 5 stars. People that I wasn't expecting from them to give good reviews for this are giving it 5 stars because, I don't know, there's a lot of people that really don't like Sarah J. Maas books, and that's okay. Like that's your opinion. But there's some people like me who always just can't help but be obsessed with it. So I'll probably give it 5 stars. Like, let's be real. I always do. The next book I am hoping to read in March, but you know, might not be March, is The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Clune. I actually just got this in the mail today because I had a gift card, but I specifically really wanted this book because people are just saying it is just the coziest, happiest freaking book to read. It just gives you all the good and happy feelings, and I've been going through a lot, so that just sounds like something I would need. I believe it's an adult book. I think the main character is gay. It literally has a quote from Victoria Schwab right here. It says, "I loved it. It is like being wrapped up in a big gay blanket. Simply perfect." That sounds amazing. That's all I would ever want in life. And I just feel like if I'm ever like struggling a lot, this would be the book to pick up. And I saw it go on sale yesterday. It's an adult book, so it's definitely like overpriced as normal. So I swooped out my gift card and purchased this immediately because I've been waiting for it. Like I've been wanting this book so bad because I need some good vibes in my life. What I know about this book is that there's this guy named Linus. He is a caseworker in the department in charge of magical magical youth. So this book is slightly magical. He's 40, he lives in a tiny house with a devious cat and his old records for company, but his quiet life is about to change. Oh shit. So he is asked to travel to this orphanage on a distant island, and I'm guessing it's this little house right here, and there's 6 dangerous magical children there, and apparently he meets the master of the orphanage named Arthur, and they start to grow closer, and apparently Arthur is really devoted to these children. He would do anything, even watch the world burn if anything happened to these children. And apparently Arthur has some deep dark secret, but it can't be too bad because everybody says this book is just the most heartwarming magical shit in the world, and that's all I freaking want, and it's gay. Like, what could get better about this book? The next book I'm really wanting to read is Honey Girl by Morgan Rogers. Now, this book just sounds super cute. It's about this girl who just got a PhD in astronomy, I believe. One day, she just randomly gets married to this random girl that she doesn't even know. I think she just moves in with her because, you know, they got married and I guess they were drunk or something and it happened. She's always just followed the rules of life. Like, she got a freaking PhD and it seems like she did this because her parents expected so much from her. This is like the first time in her life that she's doing something crazy. I'm assuming this is going to be a really cute romance though, because like, why would they just get married and then not have a cute romance? Okay, like, come on. This has to be a cute situation. But also I feel like it's just going to be a coming of age moment where she realizes what she really wants to do with her life. I am so sleepy right now. I'm filming this at midnight and I feel like I'm about to pass out. So that's great. Really excited about this one though, and it's super short, so I feel like it'd be the perfect book to just plow through during all my homework issues. I've only been filming for 8 minutes. Oh my god. Are you kidding? I'm like almost done with the video. What's going on? I normally film for like forever. I'm like really sleepy. Holy shit. The next book I'm really wanting to read soon is Home Before Dark by Riley Sager. Now this one intrigues me. It's a thriller. So I've been getting into thrillers lately, so I'm excited for that. But it's also like kind of sounds like a horror book, just like the description of the book. So this girl named Maggie, her and her family used to live in this freaking mansion when they were like really little, and they literally only spent like 20 days in the house, and then in the dead of the night they had to flee the house because I guess shit just got crazy. It sounds like Haunting of Hill House. Her father ends up writing a memoir about his experiences in this crazy mansion. Her father ends up dying later on in her life and gives her in his will the ownership of this house. Oh my god, I feel like I'm on drugs. Like, I'm so sleepy and loopy right now. So now she owns this freaking mansion, and she kind of just doesn't believe her dad about all the crazy shit that happened to him in this house. She starts to move into the house. She fixes up the house. She's renovating the house. Then crazy shit starts to happen to her, and it's similar to what her father described. Somehow it's a thriller and not a horror book. It sounds like a horror. But I'm really intrigued by this concept. I know this author is either like really loved or hated. Like, it's just a hit or miss author, it seems. And I am excited to try this author out myself because, you know, I could like it. I could love it. I could want some more of it. Oh my god, someone kill me. Why is this video so short? What's going on? The last book I'm hoping to read soon is When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. I also used my gift card to get this book. This is a thriller, as it lets you know on the cover. I always think it's funny when like a book just says a novel or a thriller or a romance. Like, did you really have to tell me? I guess they did. I don't know. This book does give me a thriller vibe just from the cover and the title. It kind of seems like creepy. This girl named Sydney lives... Oh my god, I feel so sleepy. Why am I filming right now? So she lives in this condo area. It seems like a bunch of her neighbors keep disappearing and all of like the places are getting put up for sale. It also seems like this book has a lot to do with the topic of gentrification in a Brooklyn neighborhood. So I feel like this book is going to be really good because it talks about like important topics that a lot of people like to push under the rug, but also it's a thriller and has a mysterious aspect to it, and everybody's gonna want to know like what is going on in this area. And it seems like a lot of people are moving in as well. So her people are disappearing, and then I'm assuming a bunch of white people are moving in and they're weird. Oh my god, I wonder if they're like murderous or something. Like, who knows what this book is going to be. It's a psychological thriller though, mentioned on this quote. So I think it's going to be crazy, but I do think it is going to be an important one because we have the discussion of gentrification. That's something that a lot of people do not like to talk about. But it's also compared to Get Out. I have not freaking watched Get Out yet. I watched Us. I loved Us. But I like was really sick when Get Out came out. And I wanted to see it. But I never got to see it. And I still to this day have not seen it. And I really want to see it. Especially because Us was just so fabulous. I will never forget my theater experience with my sister watching that. We were just like so into that movie. Here are the 5 books I'm hoping to read in March. My energy has just gone down the drain after filming this video. Like, I feel like I had some energetic energy. What? I had some energy at the beginning of the video and then we just like kept going and it just died. So that's great. So those are the books I'm hoping to read in March. And if not in March, I'm hoping to read them sometime soon. I don't normally do TBRs, but hey, we're running out of ideas over here. Let me know if you read any of these books, if you're interested in them, if you love them, if you hate them, like just let me know anything. Like this video, comment down below, have a good day, please subscribe, make sure to follow all my social medias which are linked down below, and go click the bell button which is right by the subscribe button which you should already clicked, and goodbye.